Hey YouTube, Atheist Vape is checking in. Today we have got CASAA's third call to action. So, CASAA has issued their third call to action. This is very similar to Free to Vape's kind of setup where you went in and entered your information and it emailed directly to your senators and your congressmen. But from what I've heard, there was a lot of problems with the Free to Vape setup. I'm not a computer whiz personally, so I don't understand security flaws and things like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a complete idiot when it comes to that stuff, but some of you who are more computer advanced have mentioned some issues that have come up with Free to Vape's system, I guess, to where people could potentially steal that information or something. So anyway, CASAA has issued a similar setup, but I think they have better internet protections or something like that. Essentially, there is a form you have to fill out, and it's pretty much pre-made for you, but you do have to put your full name, your full address, and your real phone number. All these are required because it's being emailed directly to your congressmen and senators. None of this is going to be shared with anyone else, so CASAA is not going to sell your information. They're not going to use it for any other purposes than sending this message. The first and last part of the message is pre-written by CASAA and is not editable. But the middle portion you can edit, and they encourage you to add a paragraph about your own personal story about what vaping has done for you, and a short one, 2 to 3 sentences or so. And the reason why they don't allow you to edit the first and last portion of the email is to have consistency with the messages coming from CASAA members. So I think the idea is, make it look a little more professional. It's only a few minutes of your time to do this. Very simple. We'll take a pause break. I'll show you the form, and please jump on this because the deadline is coming up with the FDA. There's a lot of bad science they're using against us, so this is very, very important that we get on there and do this. All right, so let's go check out the website now. All right, here's the form from CASAA. So basically you got to fill in everywhere where there's an asterisk is required. So please, fill out the whole form, and then you submit it, and then it'll go to the next area. So I'm going to do that right now and show you the next portion. All right, after you enter your information, it will take you to this next page, letting you know where it's going. As you can see, it's going to the president, the vice president, my local senator, Jeff Merkley, and my other local senator, Ron Wyden, and our congressman, Earl Blumauer. So, you will have a different list, obviously, but you obviously will have the president and vice president. This is the body of the message, right here, and they ask you to only edit the middle portion. So, anything you want to add, go right ahead. But please, try to leave as much of this alone as possible. And again, the first portion and the last portion you cannot edit. But the middle of the body is totally, available for you to add your 2 cents. So please jump on that right away. That's very important stuff. So thank you. And yeah, CASAA.org, people. CASAA.org. So as you can see, real simple to do, just like any other form. You just enter in your information, add a couple of sentences of your own. You don't have to, but they encourage it. And again, it's all pre-written, all ready to go, and they're going to send it direct to your congressmen and your senators. So very cool. CASAA is working hard to fight for your rights. And if you can pitch in, please, toss in some money to CASAA, or at the very least become a member of CASAA. and you're helping this community and you're helping yourself in the long run, because if you sit back and do nothing, they're going to take away all our rights, before you know it. And it may not seem all that harsh right now, oh, no big deal, there's just some regulations. Obviously, we need some regulation, okay? I am not against knowing what I'm vaping. I'm not against this being safe, and I'm not against, not selling to minors. All of these are definitely good things, but there's a lot of very scary stuff in there as well, as far as the, astronomical fees that are going to basically destroy mom and pop shops. The rules regarding devices built after 2007, which is, 99.9% of the devices out there. I didn't even know vaping existed in 2007. I learned about the basic type setups a year ago, these type of setups within the last 6 months. So maybe I'm just, maybe I just wasn't exposed to it early enough, but to me that says that there wasn't much on the market prior that, was worth using all that much. So anyway, please jump on that. Thank you for checking this out. Please share this video. This is just going to take a minute of your time, and please encourage your local shops to mention CASAW to people that are coming in. Ask your local shops to maybe hang up, a CASAW banner or something. All their stuff you can print via their website. It's super, super important, people. And again, don't just sit back and do nothing. These are not hard things to do, to get on there and just add a couple paragraphs of your own 2 cents about what vaping has done for you and why we need to still have it, why we shouldn't destroy this market. So yes, please, please, please do this. Super, super important. Anyway, that's all I got. The third call to action for CASAW. Get out there and do this right now. Peace and love, everybody, and good luck.